Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NECC Week 1 Carthage stream featuring our FIrebirds taking on the Michigan Wolverines. I am your fellow Carthage commentator, Andrew, Turbo Juggler 32, joined alongside Bunny.
Hello, I'm happy to be here today. I'm excited to watch some Smash crew battles today. First game of the season. I'm very excited.
Yeah, very excited as well. Wasia kicked into me. And speaking of that, 1 year ago today, I did start Smash for Wasia, but 1 year to that day, today, I start the Turbo Juggler era here at Carthage College.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane. 92 games there, and it's the first one here for me. And yeah, it's very exciting. Very happy to be here. Very happy to cast alongside you, Bunny. Very happy to have Blaze as our producer for
Let's
this.
Go.
Can't see him on the camera, but he's flexing his muscles, kissing the guns. You love to.
You love to see it.
You love to see it for sure. But yeah, so the format tonight will be 4v4, best of 3 for stocks. So each team will get 12 stocks. Each player will have 3 stocks. So the first matchup will be Michigan's #1 going against Space Food, the first player for Carthage. So Bunny, what do you expect to see in this first matchup coming up?
I'm excited to see Space Food probably on Ness, presumably. Very fun character to watch. He's pretty good with it. I'm just hoping he pulls through and takes the win. It'd be a great start to the night.
Hoping he pulls through as well. But you know, the Wolverines could throw a curveball.
This is true.
Space Food, that is for sure.
And fun fact of the day, our former esports director here at Carthage Esports is now the director at Michigan. So there's a little bit of rivalry.
Shout out to you, Coach Palmer.
Yeah, shout out to Palmer. We miss you though.
Yeah.
But there is some rivalry going on.
There is a rivalry brewing now. I mean, we saw it last night with Valor, and now we're seeing it again today with Smash Bros. Is the script altered or something? I don't know, but that's for somebody else to decide. That is indeed for somebody else to decide.
I'm gonna give a shout out to my mom in the chat. Mama Bunny says, "Let's go FIrebirds."
I'll shout out my mother as well. Shout out my dog, father as well, all the fam as well, piling in, watching the stream. And it seems that Michigan's first player is electing to go with Joker against Space Food's Ness. It'll be very interesting to see. A fresh set of stocks for each team. Round 1. Kicking off here, both players distancing themselves so far. You're going to see some hits from Space Food come out now. Michigan firing back. Ooh, and it looks like Michigan's gonna slip on Joker. Again, both players just creating distance between each other. Nice parry there for Michigan. And then Arsene's almost charged up for Michigan now. This first player is gonna get a crack at the special ability from Joker. It makes him so versatile in a game like this. See again, good shielding there from Space Food, not making sure that he doesn't get too much damage on him. As both players at about 55% damage now. Space Food gonna get higher up on that damage. Oh, he's gonna make the recovery. Ooh. No, he's not able to with the PK Thunder. It's kind of hard to control when you're in a situation like that off the ledge. Yeah. It's very, it's a desperate situation.
I really like to see the Joker here and how quickly he's just able to move around the stage. It's almost like I can't even keep up with it.
Yeah, the Arsene comes out and doesn't do really too much. It's going to disappear now, so the gauge is going to be empty. Space Food's going to get healed up a little bit, though. That'll be nice, at least for now, on that second stock, though. 51% damage, and Michigan hasn't fallen a single stock yet. 87% damage on this first player. Just still striking the damage onto the Ness, making him go into another position where he just can't recover.
He's struggling a bit on the recoveries with the PK Thunder.
Just unfortunate. Carthage down to 10 stocks already thus far. Michigan yet to take a single one. Space Food could be eliminated rather shortly here, unless if he's able to come back and get these 3 stocks off of the first player of Michigan. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case. Good down spike, though, by Space Food. Trying to get some damage. Maybe take 1 stock off of Michigan's first player here. Up to 77%. That time he makes the recovery with the PK Thunder. So that's a good sign. 87% damage again, forced to the ledge. And the Joker just clipping him, trying to make sure he falls off again, but this time Space Food learns and shows his skills there, making the recovery. Does so once more. Good back throw, though, by the Joker. Michigan. Yeah, Michigan's looking great so far in this one. Space Food, though, not going out without a fight, but unfortunately, though, he's going to be eliminated, and Michigan is going to have 12 stocks, and Carthage down to only 9.
It really felt like Joker's down air there was really making Space Food struggle getting back up on the ledge. And I think Ness is just one of the harder characters, like with his recovery. It's kind of unpredictable sometimes.
Yeah, it's very technical as well, and when you're in a position where you're just getting parried nonstop off the ledge, you're just trying to figure out like when is the right time to use the move, and you know, sometimes it is the right time, but unfortunately, you know, you have a misinput, something like that, and you just go off the stage like we just saw there. But yeah, good attempt though from Space Food. We're gonna be finding our second player for Carthage now. We're trying to get word on that. Hopefully we know who that is, and it'll be Michigan's first player still up with the 3 stocks, and Space Food will be eliminated. Michigan 1 against.
And we'll have paramedics.
We will have paramedics up for the FIrebirds. He will have the fresh set of 3 stocks. So Carthage at 9, Michigan at 12 for those of you counting in round number 1. Once again, yes, this format is very, very confusing for new viewers tuning in, but we're still trying to process it ourselves. So we've established common ground with our audience already, which is great.
We're getting the hang of it. We're getting the hang of it.
For sure. Yeah, today's been great so far. I mean, it was very rainy earlier on today. Yeah, I had an umbrella today. It did the old inside out thing, and it was kind of bad walking to.
It was gross today.
Yeah,
I will say
walking
that.
to lunch after talking with one of my instructors today. It was yeah, it was a bad morning for sure. But as the afternoon went on, it was nice and sunny, and yeah.
Now we get to watch some Smash.
Yes, we get to watch some Smash. I wish the weather was better though. I mean,
yeah, it's a little gloomy.
70-degree, 60 dew point weather. It's just
so humid.
Yeah. And then we're just gonna jump straight into like 20-degree weather in like 3 weeks when Halloween rolls around. And yeah,
that's the Midwest for you.
Yep. And speaking of Halloween, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a stream on Halloween for Smash, so be sure to tune into that. And we might have some costumes on. Not gonna hint to anything yet, but if you know me personally, you know what direction I'm going. If not, just keep it a surprise.
We have some stuff up our sleeve.
Yeah, we got some plans for sure.
I'm very excited for that, actually.
Alrighty, so we're gonna see Paramedics playing Wolf, a character that he plays a lot as of late, and Michigan's first player is gonna be up with a fresh set of 3 stocks going against Paramedics. See if Paramedics can get some stocks off of Michigan's first player here, because they are just really dominant on this Joker, as we've seen with the Ness in the previous matchup. Just making sure the Ness had no recovery, and Space Food really didn't have an answer for that. So let's see what Paramedics has to answer. He does have the range with the blaster, which is going to be a nice tool to use, and also his recovery is not going to require anything too technical. So Paramedics should not have a problem with the ledge, at least as of yet. Both players around that 40% damage mark. Now Paramedics getting up to the 50% damage mark, now 60%. Again, Michigan just taking over well. The Arsene meter almost charged. Now it is charged. Arsene's going to be out. Paramedics going to have to shield himself well. Good forward smash. Michigan fires back strong there. Damage continuing to pile on from that fire that we saw Joker spew out. Good grab. Blaster shots are not going to hit. Good recovery made by Michigan's player.
It looks like Wolf's range of abilities here helping out a lot more.
And Michigan up to 120% damage. Paramedics slowly but surely, cumulatively getting up there as well in damage. Good forward grab by Paramedics. Oh, and we're going to see an up smash from Paramedics. So there's the first stock gone for Michigan.
That was nice.
That'll make it 11 for them. See if Paramedics can keep this thing going here. Good down grab. Nice dash attack. Another good dash attack. Now he's playing the ledge game that Michigan, that the Joker was playing against Space Food in the last matchup. Interesting to see.
Taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, let's see if that continues. What goes around comes around, as they say. 113% damage. Arsene still active for Michigan.
Jumping around each other a little bit.
Good dash attack. Oh my goodness!
Whoa.
Wow. And there's the down spike with the Arsene for the assist. Wow, this Michigan player on Joker is no joke.
And Paramedics was really getting as much damage in there as much as possible, but just couldn't make it happen.
That'll be 8 stocks for Carthage now to Michigan, who has 11 so far in this round 1. Blaster shot's gonna hit 106% damage on the Joker. 56% damage on the Wolf. Both players at their second stock here. Paramedic's gonna make a nice recovery with Wolf. Good smash attack. Nice parry as well off of the fire. Making sure he doesn't accumulate any more damage than he has to. And again, the Joker going back to that same strategy we saw with Ness. Striking down near the ledge, making sure his opponent cannot recover cleanly. And that time it didn't work at all. Arsene's out again. And the fire is going to hit, so Paramedic's going to accumulate some more damage here, get up to that 100% damage. But again, Michigan's player, 159% damage. Gonna have to stay vigilant at this point. He probably sneeze on him and it'll die, but gets the KO onto Paramedics. Claims his second stock. Carthage only at 7 stocks total in this first round to Michigan's 11. That fire's gonna miss. Just goes right over Paramedic's head. And still, this Joker, 167% damage, just hanging around here. 182% damage. This is just heavyweight character damage. I mean, you can practically sneeze on this guy and he'll just be obliterated in the blink of an eye. 191% damage. It's an absolute juggernaut, but unfortunately for the Joker, he's going to get eliminated. Michigan down to 10 stocks. Carthage still behind 3. Stocks even at 1 here.
Hopefully Paramedics can. It's still pretty close. Paramedics still has time to pull through here.
We're gonna see what happens. Paramedics getting some nice smash attacks in there. Yarsen, that might be the deciding factor here, is the Yarsen being online for this Joker.
It's really powerful.
Looked to go for the counter, did not get any of it. Oh, is Paramedics gonna get the KO? No.
Very close.
Very clean recovery there from the Joker. It could be anyone's ball game here.
Really?
Blaster shot's gonna hit, but not gonna do much damage. Oh, and that's the deciding factor right there, is Michigan's Joker. Wow.
Wow.
Amazing showing from the Joker. He's still on the board. Michigan has 10 stocks and Carthage down to 6 in this round 1. Wow.
That Michigan player is dominating on this Joker.
Insane.
For sure.
And he'll still be on the board for this third matchup.
Wow. I think Wolf's range of abilities definitely did help out that battle a little bit more. It was a little bit more even than what we saw the first time. I guess it was the Joker diff. He just played him really well.
Yeah, it's just that Paramedics had him scouted out more cleanly than Space Food did, but unfortunately, though, the Joker power play on the ledge just came into a factor. We didn't see it much against Paramedics, but you know, when it mattered the most, when all the chips were on the table, as they say, the Joker was able to capitalize, and Michigan won that matchup.
He was able to find the weak points and really just continue hitting those.
Alrighty, so it looks like Mechanical Merlin will be up next. Mechanical Merlin will up next for Carthage against this Joker. I think the Lucina will offer some more range for sure, but again, the recovery is going to be the issue, especially with sword fighting characters. They vary in their recovery. Some are good, some are bad.
And just Joker has such a good recovery. It's like, it's hard. If I would be picking a character with a good recovery, because I wouldn't even want to mess with it. Yeah. I would be scared. That's just me, though. I'm sure our beloved Firebirds are not scared.
Oh, they welcome any challenge for sure.
This is true.
Yeah, and this Joker is a very, very big challenge. As we've seen in these 2 games so far. Good recovery, good use of the utility with the Arsene. We haven't really seen the Arsene counter much, but again, he hasn't really had to use it all that much.
Really?
But the fire for sure just accumulates a bunch of damage over time, and that allows him to use the smash attacks, the dash attacks, whatever attack really he wants to use in order to, get the job done for Michigan. And will we see that again here with Mechanical Merlin, or will Mechanical Merlin get this Joker off the board? Michigan still on their first player, Carthage on their third player. 6 stocks. Michigan's first player going to start off with 1 stock, as he did finish with 1 stock in the last matchup, for those of you who are confused. Our Sin meter is going to be charged with halfway. We'll see again. Nice combos being shown from Michigan here. That's what really separates this Joker from any of them that I've seen before, is just the use of combos, the use of utility is just on point here. Another nice combo there, the up grab into the forward air. Arsene still online, 49% damage on the lone stock. This Michigan player is not going to go down without a fight. He's going to stick in there for as long as possible here. 121% damage on Mechanical Merlin, does make the recovery, where the Joker could do any shenanigans as we've seen previously. We do see the fire though hit twice. That's going to be some damage accumulated for sure. Merlin up to about 140% damage. Oh, good off the ledge play from Merlin. We haven't seen that yet against the Joker. It's pretty much been all the Joker on the ledge. Merlin's going to make the recovery. 104% damage on the Joker. Arsene activated. 166, 171. Oh, and that's going to be a stock taken away from Merlin and Carthage to leave him with 5 in this opening round.
This Joker is not going to give up without a fight at all.
No, I mean, Michigan's still on their 10th stock. I mean, it's just insane so far what we've been seeing from this Joker. Just picking apart different characters in a very intricate way. Good see, that recovery is just nuts. Not many characters have that kind of, luxury. Oh, and Mechanical Merlin's gonna finish it off nice, and Michigan 1 is going to be eliminated. Michigan is going to have 9 stocks. Carthage going to have 5 in round number 1. So there is still time for Carthage to turn it around.
There's still time. The
margin for error is pretty large, though.
Yeah, their first player there was definitely a very strong start. I'm excited to see what their other players have in store now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, at this point, it's just guessing who the other team is gonna play. I mean, we've seen great characters so far. We've seen Little Mac, we've seen King K. Rool, we've seen Rob, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of other characters that we would like to see here.
I want to see some fun ones. I really do.
I'd like to see Game & Watch personally.
I want to see Steve in a competitive game.
I have seen Steve quite a bit in competitive play.
I've seen it a little bit in pro play, but it's just so crazy to me. I just think his moves are so funny. The way his character works is just hilarious.
I mean, you got the whole crafting thing, which is a thing in and of itself. I mean, finding the diamonds on the stage. I mean, what's better than that besides playing actual Minecraft and finding diamonds in the game, right? And the minecart, the anvil. I mean, dude, the anvil is such a killer down smash ability. I mean, I've seen some crazy things happen. It'll be Final Destination. I don't think we've seen Final Destination yet. Very excited to see this character. Okay, so we get a Peach.
Ooh, Peach is an interesting choice. I'm excited for this. I feel like a lot of people don't I hear negative things about Peach sometimes.
Yeah, no, Peach has a very good side B ability.
Yeah,
It's just a pretty good character all around. I mean, yeah, you don't really hear anything too much about Peach. As you know, there are like 80 different characters in this game, but it doesn't mean that Peach is a bad character necessarily. Just that people pick others over her, but she's pretty good all around, solid character choice for sure. And Michigan's second player going against Mechanical Merlin here. Once again, stock-wise, Michigan up 9-5 over Carthage in round 1 in the best of 3. Both players feeling each other out here. 92% damage for the Peach. Gonna recuperate some damage. Gonna throw a turnip as well. Getting Merlin up to 86. Now 103% damage. Good dash attack. Turnip is not gonna hit Merlin as he backs away just before it hits him. Oh, a counter. Oh my goodness, that was almost very costly. It looked like a misinput.
Little nail biting.
Yeah, for sure. 137% damage for Mechanical Merlin. Oh my goodness, and there's that side B ability from Peach that's very notorious. Michigan getting the Eaglim onto Merlin. That'll leave FIrebirds with only 4 stocks left in round number 1. Gotta love the Peach Parasol as a recovery as Mechanical Merlin is gonna get the KO onto Michigan's second players. Michigan down to 8 stocks now. 8-4 is the count. Oh my goodness. Just, the turnips as well for Peach is just a very, very good move. Very good neutral. Hey, Stowed. Good seeing you, buddy. 75, 88% damage onto Mechanical Merlin. Oh my goodness, the turnip almost being used for good use. We see Toad again. Turnip's gonna miss. Just throwing these turnips like the Inkling throws a splat bomb. It's just coming out of nowhere here. Or like King DDD with the Gordos. It's constantly being spammed here. 116% damage on the Mechanical Merlin. Michigan's Peach just floating around the map graciously. Good recovery, good shielding as well. Mechanical Merlin trying to find the mark. Not able to just yet. Gotta find something now. Trying to get behind Peach. Attack the blind side. I think that's all you could really do here, and that's exactly what he's gonna try and do. 98% damage on the Peach, 125 on Mechanical Merlin. Carthage. Peach gonna float around for about 3 seconds before getting onto the ledge. Good grab with Toad. Turnip's just gonna miss. Oh man, we all know what this Michigan player wants to do with Peach. It's pretty evident. And you know, I'd kind of welcome it. It'd be really funny. Mechanical Merlin, 145 dodges. There's another turnip. Oh!
Let's go.
And the Parasol to boot.
Peach.
Michigan's second player gonna win that one. Carthage down to only 3 stocks. Michigan to 8. Thanks to the Joker that we saw previously.
Yep. For those of you in the chat wondering, that was Mechanical Merlin. Now going on to... We don't know what the next player is yet, right?
Don't know the next player as of yet.
It was Mechanical Merlin last round. We unfortunately do not know the Michigan players.
So apparently the Joker, however, was Dodo.
We didn't know that.
I'll take that as... Yeah. So it was Dodo for the Joker, and I think for the Peach, it's Psyche. Correct me in chat if I'm mispronouncing that, because sometimes that does happen. But yeah, Carthage down to their last 3 stocks. What can they do to recover from the 5 stock deficit?
I mean, we still have some. We still have a strong player. Do we have 1 player left?
It is 4v4, so yes.
I lost track.
Player left in the round. Yeah,
I'm still getting the hang of it, guys.
It's okay.
We do have a strong player left. Very strong player. So we'll see. It's going to take a lot of work to come back from that, from what that Joker started off with, but we'll see what we can pull up our sleeve.
Yep. We will see indeed. But yeah, 5 stock deficit at this magnitude is really hard to
It is really hard to
come
back
because you have to rely on one sole player to do the job. I mean, you don't have another player to, you know, back up the load or anything like that. It's just all on this one player. He has to put the team on his back, just like Greg Jennings with a broken leg, ladies and gentlemen. I know some of you have, I know most of you have seen that video, but you know, it's always fun to make that reference.
I liked it. Lots of you Michigan fans in the chat watching right now. Welcome, guys. Thank you for watching the stream anyway.
Thank you for watching the stream. We appreciate it.
We do appreciate it. I'm sure you guys are excited to see your players as well on the stream. It's very exciting.
Yeah, for sure. As we're Still waiting on word who the last player is, as well as, you know, getting set for the matchup as well. And our producer is giving us a funny look, so we might not actually know.
Our last player should be JR, if I'm correct. We'll need some verification on that.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll find out before this round starts.
Alrighty, so next matchup is going to feature the Byleth coming out from Carthage and Michigan's second player, the Peach.
3, 2, 1, go!
Michigan's going to have the task of holding on to their stock lead, while Carthage is going to have to find something in order to stay within this round, or else Michigan is going to end up getting the first round out of the 3. Byleth taking some damage so far, 57% damage. Not looking too hot for Carthage to start things out. Peach still raining some combos. Again, the turnip play is being used once again. I don't think that's going to go away. Very vital tool in this player's moveset, I can tell you that. Psyche just doing all I can with the turnips, as we're seeing. 127% damage for Carthage on the Byleth. Byleth, a great moveset with a lot of range, but against this Peach, I'm not sure if it's going to work to perfection. That turnip's going to fall and disappear. Psyche is going to get the KO for Michigan. Carthage down to only 2 stocks in the first round. Desperation time for the Firebirds.
Good shield use going on here, making it pretty even.
Good parry. Like he's still putting in the work with Peach. Carthage trying to do something with the Byleth. It's not working so far, as Psyche is just on it with the combos. Down throw into the forward. Actually going to see Psyche grab the turnip twice, throw it into nowhere. 113% damage for Carthage on the second stock. Oh my goodness, Psyche, another good KO on the Peach. Wow, this is impressive to see.
Yeah, I think Psyche's really good at getting those timing down. Obviously knows Peach's skills and abilities really well.
For sure, and it definitely helps if you're a team like Michigan off. Team like Carthage, it might not help you that much. As again, Carthage down to 1 stock remaining here. There's that up B, turning into a spike, 117% damage. Can Carthage get at least 1 stock off of Psyche? 138% damage. Not going anywhere just yet. Nope, still not going anywhere. Just floating amongst the stage here. Psyche just raining in with the combos now, the up airs. Trying to go for the side B to finish it off, as we saw in the last game. Another nice combo. And again, just Psyche running all over the place. The turnip's going to hit. Oh, and the off the stage side B. It's going to finish it off for Michigan, and they will win round 1.
Psyche really held out there at the end.
For sure. Yeah, Michigan going to take round 1 by 8 stocks. Dominant showing so far for the Wolverines.
For sure, they seem very confident with these character picks.
Yep. And yeah, that is the end of round 1, so round 2 will be coming shortly after a quick break. Alrighty, we are back with round 2 of the best of 3 featuring Carthage Firebirds against Michigan Wolverines. If you did not tune in for round 1, Michigan won 8-0 in stock differential over Carthage. So very tough to beat for our Firebirds, but hopefully they can respond back in this round 2 coming up. Wow, and we're going to get the Rob. Look at that. Look at that. Rob to kick it off for Michigan. Wow. I'm just like calling these.
You are. I don't know how you do it every time.
I'm just like calling these. It must be my Wasiya experience. I don't know. Something like that.
You'll be like, oh, I really want to see this character today. Boom.
No, they just pop up. Yeah, it happened with Little Mac last week in activation. I think the previous week it happened with the heavyweight characters. It didn't specify, but you know, we did get the heavyweight clash.
Sure.
Michigan gonna be using Rob, and Will is gonna be in for Carthage using Jigglypuff. Start things out. 12-12 stocks for each team as it is the beginning of the second round. So far, Michigan dominating with the Rob so far. A lot of different ways people use Rob. Just insane to see Rob being played. It's just, there's just so many different ways he can be used. You can use the projectiles, you can use the lasers, you can even charge the lasers up. I even spoke about his smash attacks, his grabs, everything like that. Just very, very, very good moveset for sure.
Very fun character.
There goes the laser. Michigan getting Will up to 116% damage. I see my father's in the chat. Shout out to you.
Shout out Andrew's Pop.
105% damage on Michigan's Rob. 116 on to Will. Michigan gonna drive Will into the ground. Oh my goodness, and yep, that's a good strategy with Rob as well. It's pounding him into the ground. Just getting that up smash to work. Just insane. See if Will can respond back here. Luckily for him, Michigan 123% damage, but unlucky for him is that this Rob knows what he's doing with these combos. I mean, similar to what we've seen with Psyche with the Peach, just doing it all. And then Dodo on the Joker as well. I mean, just Michigan has a very well-oiled squad I can see so far. They're gelling really well. It's Carthage down to 11 stocks now. Could take Michigan down to 11.
Still holding out.
156% damage. What can Will do in this situation? He's going to float around with Jigglypuff some more. 166% damage. Michigan going to make the swift recovery. Going to create some distance. Good smash attack again. 174% damage though. Rob, literally a tank though. It can take as much damage as humanly possible. 184% damage now. Oh, and there we go.
There we go.
Wow. And Will getting that KO. 11 all in round 2 thus far.
One for the Firebird.
Yep, 1 for the Firebirds early. We did not see that in round 1, so that is already a positive for the Firebirds.
True. A little bit of a better start going on.
Yep.
We like to see
But
that.
again, these upper combos from Rob, you just, at some points, you just can't stop it. I mean, you know, if the player's good enough on the opposing side, sure, they can stop it. But, you know,
Those combos are really powerful.
If you're not ready for it, then it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough at the end of the day. Carthage down to 10 stocks. Will down to his last stock. Laser being put to good use. 72% damage now, driving him into the ground. And the up air to boot. And the Rob from Michigan looking strong here. Michigan 11 stocks, Carthage 9 stocks. The second player for Carthage will be up shortly.
That was very clean from Psyche. That was very, very clean. Those combos were consistent, and Will just a little bit wasn't ready for it, which happens.
Yeah, just looked like he was overwhelmed for the most part. I mean, he kind of stuck it out
too.
for the latter part of the game, but yeah, fortunately, just could not get it going. And it looks like Paramedics will be up next for the Firebirds. See what he can do against Rob. And the Rob is Swan on Michigan. I'll make a mental note of that.
Thank you, chat, for helping us out with
thank
those
you very
names.
much. Yeah. Usually I know everybody's name, but it just doesn't happen here.
You said a mental note, but you wrote it down.
Yeah. I don't even think it was that. No, it was just a stock count, just so I can remember.
Producer just cracking jokes at us the whole time.
For sure. Paramedics going up against Rob. See if he can take
Hey, we
these
got
stocks off. Hey, we got Coach Palmer in the
Pomegranate.
chat. Hey, there we go.
What is up, Coach
What's
Palmer?
up?
Your Wolverines they're killing it right now.
Yep.
Not gonna lie.
3, 2, 1.
Alrighty. See how Paramedics fares in the second round.
Love the little howl.
You gotta love the taunts of
They're
all
so
these
funny.
characters. They're just so personalized, which is great. Paramedics starting off with good damage percentage on the Rob thus far, but then again, here goes the combos once again from Swan. Projectile's actually gonna be caught, thrown off the stage. Wise move, making sure it's not in harm's way. And projectile's gonna get reflected by the blaster. It's gonna be gone as it disappears. 52% damage, 68% damage. Projectile being launched again. That's actually gonna hit. Oh my goodness! Swan, you are insane. 98% damage onto Paramedics already. Coach Robert talked too much smack online. He's to blame. Well, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is at the end of the day.
Just how Coach Robert is.
We always love friendly BM, though. 101% damage onto Swan. It's not going to be a problem. There's a projectile from Swan. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Just clicking on all cylinders. Carthage down to 8 stocks now. Oh, my goodness. A down spike.
Makes that recovery impossible.
Swan, what? Oh, my. I don't even know what to say. I'm just flabbergasted at this point. Some good Rob gameplay for sure. I definitely welcome it. I definitely had it on my bingo card today, that's for sure. 139% damage though on the second stock. for Swan. FIrebirds down to 7 stocks. See the laser and the blaster being launched simultaneously, not going to hit. Good dash attack though. 166% damage, 89%, 91% onto paramedics. We're going to see the up smash not be used. Oh, and we're going to see an up smash for paramedics, making it 1-1. So paramedics does have a chance to put away Swan, but can he do it? That's going to be the question.
It's very possible.
Good down throw, getting him up to 41, but again, paramedics 107% damage, and against the Rob, it's not going to fare well for him at all. He's going to have to create as much distance as possible. And it's only a matter of time if he can make that possible. 144% damage.
Combos are intense.
Just insane. Swan just at 59% damage. 71, 154. Paramedic still sticking in here though. The grab, oh my, just disrespectful. Just doing the tombstone pile driver like the Undertaker would. Oh my God. Swan is just insane. Carthage gonna be left with only 6 stocks, and Michigan is gonna be down to 10.
Rob is a fun one for sure, and he really dominated on that.
It's just insane play from the Rob. I mean, I'm glad I called it.
Yeah.
Because
just the damage you get from those combos are insane, and they're so hard to get out of, so hard to counter.
We're going to see Mechanical Merlin make his return here for round number 2. This will be the 3rd player for Carthage in round 2 in this order specifically. And we'll still have Swan in there. He'll have 1 stock left, but I'm sure he'll get at least. He'll maybe do some damage.
He'll make some ground for sure.
Yeah, before he exits. So we'll most likely see the Lucina again for Mechanical Merlin against Rob. I do like Merlin's chances because he does have a little bit of range, but then again, he just can't get too close to the Rob because Rob is just a close range menace.
Menace is the perfect word. We got someone in the chat asking if Rob is Molly.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, basically, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. As Swan's going to start off with the lone stock as he's on his last stock, carrying over from the previous game. Mechanical Merlin going to have the fresh set for the FIrebirds, and already Swan making his presence felt. This has an insane aura going on with that Rob. And it's just undeniable here. But can Merlin deny it and get him off the board for Carthage?
Merlin's not letting him get back up easy.
That would be huge. Oh, 87% damage on the first stock. Swan almost got it there, and he gets it. Nice forward smash. And he gets at least 1 off of Mechanical Merlin. Make that only 5 for Carthage. And a good note for the people watching this, if Michigan does pull this out in round 2, that will be the game, as it is only a best of 3 and Michigan already up 1. Oh my goodness, that laser had an interesting pattern. Going right to the ledge and going straight down. Wow. The physics of Smash, ladies and gentlemen. Swan's going to make the recovery with Rob, trying to get that neutral air to work. Not going to be able to do much of anything. 147% damage though, and he's still not done yet.
Just trying to do as much as possible before he loses that stock.
You can't put him to bed yet. Rob does not have a curfew. 83% damage. I mean, just the these combos as well with the projectile, just smashing the opponent into the ground, just accumulates damage over time. And it all adds up. 105% damage and counting now.
Spike has the chance to take another stock.
Does. Oh, he almost gets it with the forward air. Good recovery from Mechanical Merlin. Nice down throw. 152% damage. Another nice down throw. getting into some rhythm here. Can Mechanical find the open lane? He's not going to be able to for the moment. He's going to get lasered off. Neutral. Oh my goodness. And another stock taken off from Mechanical Merlin by virtue of Swan. Carthage only has 4 stocks left. Michigan still with 10, but they're going to have 9, and Mechanical Merlin finishes the job here. But at what cost?
Props to Swan. So that was some great gameplay. But see what Mechanical Merlin can do going forward.
Yeah. Because again, it's a 5-stock deficit. So it's going to be a very tall task here to overcome. And after Mechanical Merlin is, or if he is going to be eliminated, it will be a Space Food. It'll be the last player in the second round representing Carthage.
Comeback is possible.
Comeback is always possible.
It's always possible.
I've seen crazy things in the world of esports for sure. Traditional sports as well. It's pretty much every single avenue I've seen crazy things happen. And the comeback is welcome for sure.
The Wolverines are definitely showing out today though.
Yep. For sure. So we'll most likely see the rematch between Lucina and Rob. Didn't really fare out too well for Mechanical, but, you know, hopefully he can learn on the fly a little bit and try to, you know, go. Oh, okay. A Ryu switch. Yeah, last time I checked my bingo card, I didn't have that on there.
It was not on there.
1, go!
Gonna be interesting for sure.
I did not have that on there at all.
Don't know how the Lucina is gonna match with that.
Talk is cheap.
Come at me.
Unless if Michigan switched players, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
That's why.
it is a player switch for Michigan. That makes more sense. Because I was like, you had 1 stock left with Swamp, so I was
We're
like,
getting the hang of it.
yeah.
New player for Michigan.
Yeah, the Ryu pick definitely interesting for Michigan here. Gonna see how Mechanical fares against Ryu. Ryu comes from Street Fighter. He's one of 2 Street Fighter characters in this game. The other one being Ken, who has a pretty much identical moveset because he is an Echo Fighter to Ryu. I think definitely I would welcome more Street Fighter characters in a future Smash game.
I think so too.
Yeah. I think there's definitely some room for that. Mechanical Merlin, though, 122% damage. Not looking too good for him, but he does have the Ryu at 77% damage. We'll see what Mechanical Merlin can do. Maybe he'll take a stock off at least. Oh, and it's not looking likely at all as the neutral
Doesn't
from the
matter.
Ryu. Wow.
Has just begun.
Ryu shocks
Ryu.
and dominates.
Rio's fun.
Yep, Ryu is
Dominated.
definitely a fun character, and Space Food will be up next for Carthage with the last 3 stocks remaining here. Michigan still has 9, so a 6-stock gap here. Can Space Food run the table and do this?
Hey, you never know. You never know. Space Food can pull through. 100T Dippy says, thought we were getting a homie stock at first. That's what we thought too, I think, when
Yeah.
we first started watching these crew battles. We didn't understand.
Yeah.
Because it goes by stocks.
And yeah, getting set for Space Food. It's going to be a tall task for him. 3 to 9 from stocks, but I have faith in Space Food that he'll get something going here
Yeah,
for the Firebirds.
We'll totally see what he can do. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah, again, you never know what's going to happen here.
We know he's going to give us his best and
Yep.
still be a good to watch. Jam into the tune.
I'm jamming to the tunes right now.
That's my favorite part between
Yeah.
rounds.
Little intermission in between as we're getting set for the next matchup in round 2. We're going to see what the Ness from Space Food can do against this Ryu from Michigan.
We were seeing some of the weak points on the recovery with Ness before, but maybe Space Food is taking that into account now and is like, I'm not letting that happen.
Yeah, definitely. As we did see him struggle against Dodo, the Joker for Michigan on the ledges specifically. I mean, just Dodo played that well.
Really well. That was a very fun Joker to watch. Just used all of his abilities very skillfully.
Yeah. Again, that's what you like to see from Michigan if you're Carthage. Oh well, just pick it up, learn it on the fly, and you know just try to adapt to it as the match goes on. All right, we will be seeing the Ryu and Ness battle. Very interested to see what happens here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Both players gonna have 3 stocks each, so it'll be an even playing field. Down throw already, nice combos. The classic Ryu jabs. Oh, and again, just not doing well in that recovery department for Ness. I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah, I've never seen Space Food struggle like this before, but might just be one of those days with the recoveries.
Yeah, definitely.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah. As Michigan's Ryu is going to be up 1 stock against Space Food in this matchup. Carthage is down to only 2 stocks now, and Michigan still has a full platter of 9. Good parry. Trying to go for that neutral attack. Wasn't able to hit the Hadouken is going to hit, though. Good back throw. That's a good start. PK Freeze just going to miss. The Ryu. 80% damage. Good foot kick, and that's going to award Michigan with another stock. Carthage down to their last stock here. It's do or die time for Carthage at this point.
It is do or die.
134% damage. That might help out Space Food a little bit. 139%. Can he at least get a stock off of this Ryu? Gotta hold your breath when he goes to the ledge at this point. 61% damage. He's gonna make it with the frame dodge. Gonna make it with the PK Thunder. 76% damage though. 85%. Oh, and there we go. Space Food on the board.
Gonna fight till the very end.
Michigan down to 8 stocks. 89% damage though. At this point, it's a fever dream for Space Food to come back into this one.
He's gonna finish it out.
Let's see what happens here. Fire's gonna miss. Oh, the yo-yo. He's gonna disentorient the Ryu for a little bit, but he's able to make the recovery. Space Food's still in this. Ryu just gonna absorb the PK Thunder. PK Fire. Oh, and the neutral again, almost KOing. Oh my goodness,
Wow.
and that's still not a KO
Very
for the
close.
Ryu. Wow, and there we go. The up B. Wow. And there we go, Michigan winning 2-0 in this matchup against the FIrebirds. Just dominant performance all around from the Wolverines.
Great day for them, I will say that. Great performances from all the players we saw today. Our FIrebirds came out, played well, but sometimes, you know, it happens.
Yeah. Can't win them all, as they say.
It's true.
Yep, so week 1 of NECC for Smash is in the books,
Yep.
but it's not the end for us this week. We have League of Legends tomorrow on Wednesday, and we have Overwatch on Thursday, so be sure to tune in for those streams as well, happening around 6 p.m., 7 p.m. time range. We don't really have a specific time range for those matches as of yet, but on the Carthage Esports social media pages, which you should follow, has all the information you need before game time. Even if it is a couple hours before. It's still information before game time that you need to see in order to watch the streams and be here to support the FIrebirds.
And GG's to Coach Palmer. Thank you for the hair compliment. It was great to play you today. The rivalry goes strong, though.
Yep. Yeah, GG's to Michigan. Nice interacting with you in chat, Coach Belmer.
For sure.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And with that being said, I have been Turbo Juggler 32.
And I've been Bunny.
And we will see you back next week for NECC Week 2. But tune into the Carthage stream tomorrow for League of Legends and Thursday for Overwatch. Have a good night.